Some may look at these recommendations and say, well, they're not within our capacity. They're too ambitious. But the cost of inaction is far greater.
Congressman Earl Blumenauer says the housing crisis is America's crisis. His new report is titled Locked Out: Reversing Federal Housing Failures and Unlocking Opportunity. It's dense, citing decades worth of policies that capped construction of new public housing and allowed developers to prioritize white neighborhoods, stating, quote, as poverty rates declined for white families, so did federal assistance for housing communities of color that remained in poverty.
The federal government in the 70s started walking away from the commitments that we had made, to the point where it's now illegal for the federal government to invest in new public housing.
To set the stage for the modern day, it points to a U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development statistic that says on any given night in January 2018, more than 550,000 Americans experienced homelessness. It also states the U.S. has a shortage of 7 million rental homes, with nearly half of renters labeled as cost-burdened, aka they pay more than 30% of their income in rent. Nearly a quarter pay more than 50%. They're called the severely cost-burdened.
It's better late than never.
Local officials came to today's news conference excited to have someone validate what they've been saying for years, that cities and counties can't handle the housing crisis without more help from the feds.
We often talk about the great partnerships that we have locally between the county, the city, metro, and we're just missing one partner. We've been missing one partner for decades.
A partner that recently teetered on the edge of slashing support more. Last year, President Trump proposed cutting HUD's budget by more than $9 billion, a measure blocked by the House. HUD Secretary Ben Carson then tweeting the president's proposal was focused on moving more people towards self-sufficiency.
The federal government should fully fund all existing capital needs.
Still, Blumenauer is pushing forward, arguing a growing population and climate change will only make the housing crisis worse. His list of ideas is divided into 5 categories: public housing, homelessness, renter relief, equitable home ownership, and fair housing. Among them, quadruple public housing capital funding to $10 billion a year and get rid of the rental assistance demonstration program. Another one, create a renter's tax credit so low-income Americans don't have to pay more than 30% of their income toward rent. So Congressman Blumenauer notes he says he would be happy if Congress took up any or all of his ideas listed in that report, which, by the way, is available at kgw.com. Over the next few days, he says he's going to go back to Washington and basically start shopping this report around to his colleagues in Congress and to Democratic candidates on the presidential campaign trail. And in the meantime, we should note he is scheduled to be a guest this weekend on KGW's Straight Talk with Laurel Porter, where he'll discuss this, among other issues. Back to you.